Welcome, everyone, to Game 2 of this exciting NBA playoff series. Alongside Greg Anthony and Steve Smith with David Aldridge on the sideline, this is Kevin Harlan. So a look at our starters for the Knicks. Chris Paul is out there with Arenas. Then it's Stoudemire. Then it's Baylor. And it's Russell in at the 5 down low. And for Toronto, they've got Stockton. Rubber is out there with Antetokounmpo. And there's Bryant. And it's Jokic in at the 5, roaming the paint. It'll be the Knicks off the tip. Now here's Paul. New York moving the ball around. Passes it to Arenas. Shoots the 3. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Arenas has got the first points up on the board here for New York.
The eyes of Chris Paul. He's always had tremendous vision.
Giannis outside. Back to Stockton. A shot, no good. And New York will come the other way. They come into the game following the win on Sunday.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
It was a terrific performance we got a chance to watch. They got into a nice rhythm and made smart adjustments along the way.
Offensive rebound, Jokic, and there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
Such a savvy player. Love watching Jokic battle for positioning on the offensive glass.
Pass to Russell. Good defense by Jokic. The Raptors have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Bryant can't get it to go. And out of bounds as Toronto gains possession. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, earlier I spoke with Tom Thibodeau. He said he wants his defense to be aggressive, even take chances. He thinks if they can pressure the ball and force turnovers, they can get out in transition and get some easy baskets. We'll see how disruptive they can be tonight, Kevin. Back to you.
Can't fault him for that, David. Thank you. Trying to take command of this game, Greg, using their defense as the catalyst.
Kevin, I love the approach. So many teams come in with an offensive mindset. These guys are flipping the script.
They look to get stops, but they also look to create some turnovers, which can lead to easy runouts.
And again, Toronto no luck. Baylor against Stockton. Snatched up. Stoudemire. And it's blocked. Now the Raptors moving it up. Here's Giannis. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic.
It's just hard to match up with Antetokounmpo's speed, especially in the open floor.
And so New York calls timeout. They're first. And it's a completely new group for Toronto. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Davis against Scott. To the paint. Here's Rice. And he lays it straight in.
Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
Well, this is his game. Be proactive offensively. Put the defense back on his heels.
Here's Beal. It's deflected.
I'm not sure another player combines defense and offense as well as Thurman. The only reason he doesn't get more blocks is because so many guys are afraid to bring the ball anywhere near him.
Right wing. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Here's Beal. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. New York's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Richmond no good. And it's Cunningham with the ball for the Raptors. They trail by 1. The shot by Beal no good. And a fast break now for the Knicks. Here's Rice. Here's Richmond. And Davis sends it back. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Knicks have gotten just 3 of their first 9 shots to go down in this game. Richmond against Beal. Beal with the block. From deep. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Knicks lead by 1. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And we chatted with Bradley Beal recently, who touched upon the joys of playing.
Being yourself, being in your own comfortable setting.
You know, Greg, it goes without saying just how important playing at home is.
It's a matter of pride, making your opponent feel uncomfortable. 2 advantages that erode when you lose in your own house.
And glad to have you with us as we get going here in Game 2. And looking at what we've seen from the Knicks so far, what do you guys think?
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
Bradley Beal is out there with Abdul Rauf. Then it's Cunningham, and it's Eaton in at the 5. That's the group for Toronto to start the second quarter. And the pass to Stackhouse. Back to Scott. 6 to shoot. Second chance effort. Here's Thurman. It's blocked.
And having Eaton protecting the rim, that's about the same as building a brick wall around the basket. Just nothing gets over him. What an intimidator down low. Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Here's Richmond. It's rebounded by Mikan. Mikan's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Abdul Rauf, the pass to Eaton. And the shot is good. Eaton's got the lead up to 4 now for the Raptors.
Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
Time called here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
And just trying to get some traction offensively. Boy, it hasn't been pretty.
You know, this is a good time to maybe switch up your strategy a little bit. You can't keep doing what you're doing and expect a different result.
And the Raptors going out now with a whole new group. Russell looking around. He kicks it to Paul. Offline with his 3.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.
Ball against Stockton. Elgin Baylor on the wing. Pass to Arias. And they get it. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Toronto leading by 7. Here's Giannis. Bryant up top over Arenas. Kobe's shot is off. Knicks have gone an abysmal 0 of 6 from the field since the second quarter began. Baylor dishes to Russell. Weber against Paul. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Chris Paul did a nice job of using angles on that play. Got himself to the free throw line.
Aaron Davis is checked in for Toronto. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Ice is checked in. Davis against Paul. Passes it to Bryant. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Knicks trail by 4. Paul outside over Jokic. And again, it's the Knicks missing. The Raptors have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. And there it is for him. Kobe's got 5 points so far.
And they've had 2 completely different quarters. Field goal percentage just over 20 in the first, and they've shot themselves out of that slump and have the lead here in the second.
Here's Rice. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Arenas against Bryant. Over Arenas. Bryant can't get that one to fall.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Arenas can't hit.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
You know what he did? He timed it well and did a good job of contesting without committing the foul.
And here's Arenas. Ball outside. For Davis. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Toronto with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, y'all. We're reporting heat for the Raptors after falling into a 1-0 hole to start the series. They look to be getting back on the right track here tonight, and it's crucial that they do hold on to this halftime lead because falling behind. And it's just about time now for the third quarter.
Well, it doesn't get much better than playoff basketball. Let's get back to the action here in round one. Kobe Bryant really making a difference.
With so much on the line tonight, you have to be impressed with the way he came out and set the tone with his aggression.
He's one of those players who can turn up when necessary, and you need those guys in big games.
And New York looking at who they've got. Stoudemire out there with Baylor. Then it's Russell. And it's Chris Paul. And it's Arenas in at the 2-guard.
And that move has become second nature for Giannis. Once he establishes position, game over.
Paul surveying the floor. 18 feet away, and he knocks it down. Paul's got 5 points so far.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Giannis kicks to Bryant. Pass to Jokic. Bill Russell grabs the miss. Russell's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Bounce pass from Paul. Russell passes to Arenas. And it goes down 2 points. That's 7 points for Gilbert Arenas.
And guys, there are two types of stars. I mean, the guy who makes himself look better, and then there's the guy who makes his teammates look better. Russell is clearly the latter.
So timeout called here, the first for Toronto. So both teams changing it up here. And here are the Raptors now. They lead by 4. Cunningham passes to Abdul Rauf. It's good.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
The Knicks shooting a low 30% mark from the field. Scott kicks to Richmond. Lets it go with a 3. The shot that time not on target. And Toronto will go the other way with it. Adebayo with the ball. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Richmond no good.
You want to talk about ugly? This team is losing, partly because he hasn't drained a shot all night.
And this is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
It's a winning approach when you execute. That's the key. They're playing fast, but also under control.
Raptors have shot just 1 free throw earlier. 1 for 1 in the game.
Stockton, just a remarkable point guard. Lights out shooter and an even better distributor.
Toronto leading by 9. Cunningham looking it over. Now the pass to Abdul Rauf. Over Richmond. And the Raptors miss again. The Knicks have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Stolen away. Here's Cunningham. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Knicks trail by 9. 1:11 left in the third quarter. Stackhouse, the pass to Thurman. Count it, good.
Allowing any room to operate, you know he's going to be aggressive.
Williamson outside. Back to Stockton. Here's Abdul Rauf. Baylor with the steal. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Stackhouse, the pass to Richmond. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Just a physical bull is Richmond. Also, he has the explosiveness to go with the physicality. That's a good recipe for drawing fouls.
Good on both.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Eaton. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Well, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
The Raptors shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. First one falls for him. He hits both from the stripe. Knicks trail by 7. Now Arenas. 7 points in the game. Paul outside. Great look, but off the mark. And so it's Toronto bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. Their defense has been terrific in this game. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Yeah, it's one thing to find the guy. It's another to deliver the ball where he can do something with it. Wonderful play.
And we're with you again as our round 1 coverage continues. Our 4th quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. So for Toronto right now, they've got Nikola Jokic. Davis is out there with Kobe. Then it's Weber, and it's Giannis in at the 3 spot. Kobe kicks to Antetokounmpo. Just 5 on the clock. Lays it up off the glass. Antetokounmpo's got the lead up to 9 now for the Raptors.
So strong. Giannis has really added some bulk since entering the league. Helps him absorb the contact.
Here's Rice. But they'll get another chance. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Hustle points count just like any others. That's a great play.
And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for Toronto. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. The Raptors making a switch here. Stockton's checked in. And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile 1 block.
And bringing that postseason intensity, so key. These plays can change the trajectory of a game.
Here's Kobe. Tries again. In deep. Jokic drops it in. And the Raptors lead by 8.
and you better hammer Jokic to get him off on his shot. The Serbian is a solid 7-footer and laser focused.
Here's Rice. And a miss there on the triple. The Raptors have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Here's Kobe. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in.
And I tell you, Antetokounmpo's evolved into one of the better passing forwards in our league. And when the defense is focused on you that much, you need to be able to find the open man.
Kicks it out to Paul. Shot clock at 6. Back to Arenas. And he uses the glass on the layup. 9 points for Gilbert Arenas.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Pass to Stockton. Now Antetokounmpo. To the inside. Jokic. And he converts the layup. Jokic has got the lead back up to 10 now for the Raptors.
And really, the playmaking skills that Giannis possesses are special. He's so difficult to guard in screen and rolls because of it.
New York calls timeout. They trail by 10. 1:49 left in the fourth quarter of this one. And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Nikola Jokic.
And he's put on a terrific show of skill in the paint. A combination of moves, footwork, and that soft touch down low. It's all added up to one dominant performance for the big fella.
Falling into a two-game hole would have been a disaster, and he knew it. He's done everything in his power to get momentum back on their side in this series. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, well, let's summarize what Tom Thibodeau went over with his guys during the break. He told his guys the inside game is working, so stick with it. That means posting, slashing, getting to the rim, whatever produces these high percentage looks. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. Toronto leading by 13. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. They get Gilbert Arenas.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out.
And that one falls for Bryant. We've got 1:13 left in the fourth quarter.
And guys, that's going to wrap it up. Fans are piling out the exits. Obviously a huge win here in game 2 for Toronto.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Kobe Bryant.
High-level shot making, what we got a chance to witness. He responded to good defense with better offense time and time again.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
Back to Arenas. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
On the heels of this run, you wonder where was this effort earlier on?
Well, the question becomes, are they playing that much better now, or has their opponent taken the rest of the night off?
If they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Yeah, that's the best option.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Here's Beal. The rebound by Thurman. And here's Walker outside. Rebound by the Raptors. 17 points was their biggest margin. Outside, Beal. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. A big playoff win for them. But what isn't, Greg, big in the postseason, huh?
Great point. I really just love the composure with which they played tonight. It's easy to get too keyed up for postseason basketball, but they kept their heads and just went about the business of winning.
And that about wraps it up, folks. We hope you've enjoyed our broadcast of the NBA Western Conference quarterfinals. For Greg Anthony, David Aldridge, Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.